$17 trillion or $55,000. Those are the two figures that I'm going to talk about today. $17 trillion in debt as a government in the United States and $55,000 per household. Now, to me, that's an extremely scaring figure, especially when the U.S. government's threatened to be bankrupt within the next 20 years. Now, some ways I think we can work around this or try to bring the money or the economy back to America is outsourcing jobs. Outsourcing jobs has become a more popular thing year in and year out. If it's anywhere from your clothes to your shoes to your pencils or school supplies or notebooks or anything under the sun is usually outsourced, either Mexico or European nations that we as Americans can make it cheaper there, especially with the workforce being cheaper. Now, as a fellow business member, I can certainly understand trying to cheapen up your ends, try to keep your output costs as cheap as you can so those incomes are substantial. But I think in the long run, the big thing that the United States has done wrong is, yes, it might be hard to keep everything in America and make it efficient, but I also think if we just bring it all back to the country, I think it would benefit us in the long run. Because not only are you going to give us jobs, you're also going to make it be the American-made type logo on it. And I know that a lot of the older generations take that to heart. Some people I know won't even buy anything that's foreign-made. It's always American-made or the highway. Now, another big thing, $55,000 per household. Now, as a college student, I do understand having to have loans and things like that. I think on average, $55,000 per household, I think may get a little spendy in terms of, I don't think our people in the United States today are exactly money responsible, or in other words, they don't know how to manage their funds. Now, give you a little scenario. Now, if somebody has the opportunity to buy a car and use that payment, have that payment every month, or say something they actually need, like put that monthly payment into their food for their family. Well, some people would go buy the car. The money responsible and smarter people would just use it for the budget. Now, I think more people are leaning toward the car and getting themselves in such a big hole and then really not wanting to work themselves out of it. My biggest thing with America today is people don't know how to work anymore. Everybody wants to just sit behind a desk and never get their hands dirty or actually have to do physical labor. And that I also think has to do with why our unemployment's so high. I think there's more jobs out there than people are giving it credit for, and people in America just want to sit on unemployment because, well, why would I want to go get my hands dirty to get in there and make some money? See, these are the common questions I ask myself of why we have to be so lazy and think the wrong way on how to attack a situation or how to pursue a job. Coming from an agricultural background, I actually feel firsthand with people that just don't want to get their hands dirty. And to me, that's alarming because that's the way I grew up, and that's the way I want to live my life is on a farm. And I think if more people had that mentality, not only would our national debt go down, but also our household debt would definitely go down, and the unemployment rate would go down. So I think as a whole, our economy does have a chance. But as a government, we need to stop outsourcing jobs, and as a people, We need to get back that old American mentality of, this is my home, this is my country, I'm going to work for it, instead of just trying to get things given to you. So, thank you very much.